What's up, guys? It's KingDaddyDMAC, and welcome back to another episode of Feed the Beast. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah. Ooh, that doesn't look good, especially while saying, oh yeah, baby. What does that look like to you? That's freaking wrong. Do they really have that? What the hell? What the hell? That just doesn't freaking look good. Oh, God. I'm going to get way too many comments about that. Alright, anyway, guys, welcome back. We are on the Hermitcraft server, using the ultimate pack, doing my favorite thing in the world, playing Feed the Beast. And it's nighttime. I'm the only one on. It was kind of busy today. We had a lot of people. We had Unhost on. We did a little short clip with Matt. Mass, Hypno, of course. I don't know where Hypno is. He was just here. Biffa hopped on, but yeah, pretty busy today. And I got a lot of things I want to do. It's been a little while, longer than I'd like. I'd really like, I could upload this almost every day if I, unfortunately, but if I did less of the other maps. But anyway, a lot of fun things. First things first. I got a lot of crafting to do today, and I'm not sure how much I should do with you guys. Gotta make a ton of these things, because I'd like to make an interdimensional power storage unit thingamabobber, which I think would be pretty cool. And basically that's wireless EU power. I had almost all of them. I had 2 of the 4 that I need. What I want to use this for, let's take a quick look. 4 of these and 4 iridium plates, and that'll give me this bad boy. And this guy will just, you set him down, and then you have to build them in pairs, so that's even worse, but it'll just send our power wirelessly. So that's pretty cool. I think I might save up for this, and then of course once we have enough of these freaking things. But yeah, Unhost, I let him take a look at one. I set it down like this, and I went plop, and he, before I could finish talking and saying do not pick this up except with a wrench, yeah, he took out his pickaxe, just went bump, and you know what we got from that? We got a machine part. Thank you, game, for giving me a machine part. What the hell? We did get this pretty cool thing, though. We did the Hydra fight before, and Unhost came by, visited, and gave me this. Very freaking cool. So we got our own Hydra head. Anywho, in order to pick that guy up, let's go ahead and build just one other thing. I got it all set up for us. We are going to make an upgrade. This is the Gravity tool, and this is basically going to be a wrench, an electric tree tap, and an electric hoe, all in one. Boom. And let's see how this guy works. Oh, you know what? I wonder if there's a lossless setting. Let's see. How would I do that? Tree tap? Oh, that's pretty cool. Hoe. You know what? I'm kind of afraid now to use this. Let me just see. Does that switch? Oh, this better only be lossless. Now I'm scared, kind of using this thing. I'm going to assume that it is. If not, I'm going to freaking rage. Because this will probably break. Let's see. Alright, well, we got it back that time, so I'm going to assume you guys let me know in the comments. Anyway, I'll build a bunch of those, and once it's all ready, we'll craft that. I wanted to make the JJ, the Vadra, which is, let's just look that up real quick. Vadra. This bad boy looks, yes, looks like a VJJ. But, I guess, I think this is a weapon. I think it's like a sword. I don't think it shoots, but it's like the ultimate, of course, the JJ is the ultimate of all things, but yeah, very expensive. Now here's the thing I found out. I cannot make this copper in the game. You can only find this type of copper. So, unfortunately, every time I find that type of copper, I just smelt it up and make this type. So that's kind of a smack in the face. But anyway, we'll have to go exploring later. So, I know, I'm all over the place. There's so much I want to do. I would like to start working on our storage system today. A couple things that we're going to need for this, and we'll just get all the crafting out of the way in the beginning. Going to make a whole bunch of these sorting machines. Bam. And then we're going to get a whole bunch of these item detectors. Bam. we are going to get... What does that take? That takes the item detectors. And that makes them into the regulators. Bam. And then what do we do with both these? We go bam, bam, and managers. This took me a good 2 hours just to get all the materials for this. 2 stacks, and we got another couple stacks. At least another stack and a half downstairs. So we're going to be using that. And then last thing that we're going to craft for today is going to be these bad boys, the routers. So this is just using dark iron. I have ender pearls, and eggs. So, what? Did I only get 2 of those? Oh, we ran out of dark iron. What? Okay, let's go make some more dark iron. Let's make some more dark iron. For this, we are going to need... Did I ever show you guys how to do dark iron before? I'm sure most of you know. Just got to get this wraith igniter, which you use these crystals to make. And that's just in... You got to make a little, like, crafting stamp. You can watch. I helped not unhost. I helped Topmass make... Oh, you can go check out his video if you want to see how to make the those little crystal things. But very, very dangerous item. Basically because it will set everything on fire if you're not careful. It goes, I believe, 40 blocks out. So let's just get out. Where's my chainsaw? Where is you, chainsaw? They need to make a multi-tool that does chainsaw, pickaxe, and all that stuff all in one shebang. And that will make me happy. And right there, I did this in a stream with Unhost. I'm not going to go too overly crazy either, but these are the Zycraft tanks. And you can see it does that weird little thing here. But basically, all you need is this one item here, the valve, and then you set that in where there's a hole, and it makes it a full tank. So anyway, let's get this on. Let's get this going, the ball rolling. Just take iron blocks, light it with the Wrath Igniter. Wrath Igniter. I keep calling it Wraith. Wrath Igniter. And this will all transform momentarily. Alright, good. To dark iron. Now, it's real important when you do this. You got to do it over water, or you have to do it way high up in the air. Just so this fire doesn't spread. And I'd probably say 5... This is kind of off the top of my head, but 5 blocks would probably be what's safe, at least. Although it might be able to be, whatever it is, the distance the fire could spread. Maybe you only need to be like 2 blocks, but I am not going to take that chance. Alright, so now all these iron blocks are dark iron, and they turned into dark iron based on the ratio. It takes 9 iron to ingots to make 1 block, but once you turn into dark iron, you only get 4, so it's a little under 50%. A little under 50%. So I'm gonna go mine all this, and then we'll come back and let's just make that router, and let's make all the upgrades, and then we can actually start doing this dang sorting stuff and start building our factory. So I'll see you guys right back. Alright, we are back, and look at all of our dark iron. Freaking blocks upon ingots. Man, oh man. Alright, let's put this stuff away. Is that everything? Alright, cool. And we have way more than we need. So let's throw a couple in there. That should be good. Let's get rid of this guy. I don't want to by mistake take him out and right click. Anywho, let's go down here. Let's take a look at some stuff. Let's make some more routers. Bam. Alright, cool. That should be more than enough. 12, we'll do 16. 14, 15, 16. Awesome. Alright, then let's make all the upgrades. Let's make a whole bunch of them. This first one, we have item filter. And this is the hard guy to make on this one, these logic matrices. You got to find one of these. They're in a dungeon, spider eye, and then one of these bad boys, which you make in a crystallizer. So not too difficult. And this guy, inverted drop, that is, it's not showing me the recipe, but anyway, that's, I'm pretty sure, made by doing just diamonds. Diamonds and something else, I don't know. Anyway, I forget, I did all that off camera. Let's grab a bunch of these. In fact, where are all my programmers? My logic matrix thingamabobbers. Thought I had a... Did someone take them? Really? What did I do with them all? I had a... You know what? I probably put them in my little cheaty chest. I love these because Hypno can't get into them. Not that it matters. He would never steal anything. We actually already have a bunch of routers, but not a big deal. All right, so let's get some more of these upgrades. Let's, I guess, split it up like that, 50-50. Sound good? Let's grab a bunch of these machine filters, a bunch of these bad boys. I think you can only do 16, and then it doesn't stack anymore. Do we run out of dark iron? No problem. All right, 15, 16. Good enough. Then we're going to make these ones, the speed boost router upgrades. And this is a really weird recipe. It actually uses freaking cakes. That's kind of a pain in the butt to make, but I guess we'll just make 7. Well, can we make more? How many more? No. Freaking milk. Why you gotta be a pain in the butt like that? This one is a thoroughness upgrade. Okay, let's make a whole bunch of you. Fair enough. We've got bandwidth. Okay. And that will just make, I guess, 7 of as well. No, we got more eggs. Where would I put all these eggs? We had a whole bunch in here. You know what? I think, nope. There we go. Was that the one? This was the one. No. This was the one. Yes. Why on earth do you need an egg for that recipe? Beats the heck out of me. Alright. 16. Perfect. And the final one. Eject. And that uses a piston. We'll just do 3 of those for now. Awesome. So I think we have everything we need. Let's grab some machines and let's start to figure these bad boys out. All right, guys, you ready? You ready? Let's hop on down. Geronimo! Woo! All right. So I actually did this. I recorded this a few times and it ended up being way freaking too long. Did not want to spend this much time on it. But let's just go through sort of the basic functions of routers in a nutshell. And if you want to know more about it, both Hypno and Corrales recently uploaded about it, so you can check them out there. Anyway, let's set down the base router and let's just put it up a few blocks. So I guess that should be good. Boom. So we got a router all by itself. Let's take out this wood. Okay, let's look at it. So right now the base router, it can insert and extract. And by the way, the whole point of routers is you're able to set up some sort of system circuit, whatever you want to call it, without using any type of pipes or tubes. So it can help out a lot out with the lag. It can also make things look a lot sexier just because you're able to put machines right back to back like this and not have all sorts of freaking tubes and pipes everywhere. So it's a pretty neat item. Just grab these guys. Come here. So I'll be able to set up our whole factory all just back to back like that. And it would be pretty difficult and ugly to do without them. So anyway, the base router, if we look at it, has 1 inventory slot, boom, and we're able to either insert or extract. And then we can choose from which sides. You do it directionally into anywhere. You can choose the slot number, which is pretty cool. Let's see, how high does that go? Probably about 30, something like that. I don't feel like going all the way up. Into bottom sides, top sides, yeah. So that's everything. Then we can insert or extract. So pretty neat. Now, how these work and link up in the system, you don't use pipes. Instead, what they have to do is be adjacent to another machine, to something that has an inventory slot. So it doesn't have to be a machine. It can be a chest if you want. So if it's right there, we have a chest, okay. And if we say insert, and let's say into anywhere, we go boom, and it's inserting into the chest. Very cool. So let's take this chest out. Now, the recommended item, I'd say either furnaces or disk drives. And those are both of them very easy to make. You can use to link things up. So everything in the system has to be touching. So if we have all these right here, and then we can have a chest at the end. Now it's going to go to everything into anywhere. Let's just look at this. It's going to go through and put into there, and so forth. And it's actually doing one at a time. It rotates. So let's extract it and pick them all back up It goes, takes one from there, then one from there, and then one from there, and then all the way down to the end. So that's how that works. Now, with these upgrades, it's what makes it very, very powerful. So let's just get everything extracted out. Did we get everything? No. Let's grab that out. Is that everything? Okay, so now they're all empty. Okay, cool. Now we're going to first use, and we're just going to really quickly go through this, but first we're going to look at the machine filter. Okay, so let's plop this guy, shift-clicked it on. Okay, and now we get this little cool thing. And we're going to go, instead of all machines, well, nope, don't want disk drives. We want, is that the diamond? Is that the chest? Okay, I'm assuming that's the chest then. And we want to insert. So if I throw this here, it should be skipping all those. And see the little magical particles going all the way to the chest. Awesome, filled it up. And then if we change it, extract it. Awesome. So we can have a pretty neat network going on. So next, let's look at what all the other ones do, and let's just sort of speed through these. So we have, of course, the machine filter, where you can choose the machine that you want it to do. And if you want to have it do 2 different machines in the network, you do have to add another one. You either have to do all machines in network, or you have to do the single one. So yeah, so there's all machines in network. And I'm kind of curious. This isn't touching the industrial centrifuges over here. So if I have an industrial centrifuge, this is my first time actually using it. Most of this is going by what I've heard or seen in other people's videos. But if this isn't touching, that upgrade doesn't let me go into there, I don't think. Let's just test this real quick. Oh, no, we don't want that. We want, hold on, let me go insert, and let's go industrial centrifuge. Oh, what the hell was that? What in the hell is that noise? What? Oh my god. I guess someone's fighting the wither. I did not know that. Alright. So, that really distracted me. Okay, so we're saying insert into industrial centrifuge. So what happens when we do this? Is this going to throw stuff in there? No, because it's not touching. Okay, so now if we throw a disk drive here, boom, now it lets me. See how that works? Relay, item router, all machines in network. No, so extract from there. Okay, so that's what that bad boy does. What were we doing next? Okay, so we have that. Then we have item filter. Item filter is pretty simple. Shift it on, and the item filter will now let you choose specific items that it will either extract or insert. So that's pretty self-explanatory. Next we have speed. In this guy I haven't noticed any huge difference from, but speed basically says no delay when visiting machines. So I don't know, I'm guessing there's some type of normal delay in between rotating in machines, or when it's going there. I really don't know. You guys will have to let me know about that. Next we have, let's see, should we do thoroughness? Yeah, yeah, we'll do thoroughness next. For this one, we're going to knock out these guys. Oh, no! Man, what a derp. Thank God I have more, and they're not too hard to make. Okay, so now we're going to change this to disk drives, okay? So, for the thoroughness upgrade, when we stick this in, we are going to insert. It goes through, it does, I think I showed this already, it does that machine, then it goes to the next one and puts one, then it puts one there, and then it goes back to the beginning. And that can be kind of annoying, because let's say you need 10 of a certain item for each machine to start. Well, what if you don't have enough and it only gets to 9 in each? That would really suck. So by adding this thoroughness upgrade, what this is going to do is it's going to completely fill the first machine before it gets to the next one. So let's show this again. Let's insert, where's my stony stone? So here, it's going to completely fill that one, and notice this one is empty, and let's just put in those 5 extra. So it's going to go all the way up. 64, now it starts in the next machine. So very helpful, very useful. Let's now look at the next bad boy. Let's see, so we did thoroughness. Next one that's going to be very useful as well. Now this is where if you want it to speed up a bit, because this can be a little bit slow. Let's see how fast this goes now. And thoroughness, so it always finishes serving the same machine bandwidth, move stacks at a time. So instead of doing one at a time, let's go insert, bam, gone. And if it's under a stack, it will just move. Basically, it's going up to a stack at a time. So, bam, full stack, full stack. Okay. So now let's extract them, and let's see how fast that goes. Boom, boom, boom. Awesome. So that takes care of that bad boy. Next, I think we did all of them. The last one is ejector. And what the ejector one does, I have ejector on this. Basically, if you have the machine by itself, let's put at the end of the system, like this right here, another router. Okay. And this one, we'd have to put all the different stuff. This one we have inserting to all the machines. This one we'd have extracting from the machines. So for instance, with the centrifuge, again, you'd have all, we'd have all these spots. So you're inserting into these two. And then here is where once they finish their job, they're going to plump, put all the items in there. So you'd be able to extract from those specific ones. But once it extracts it, it's just going to stay in the router. So by putting the extract, you can then add a chest or a pipe or something like that, and it will spit into there. So let's add on all the upgrades. Let's see, or at least eject. Let's do eject, thoroughness, machine filter, and I think that's all the ones we'd need in bandwidth. So let's just throw these ones on. Boom, 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 boom. Cool. And let's now get this one set up. So we want this one to extract. We want it, for this case, extract from anywhere. All machines in network? No, because that would include this other router. So we're going to do from disk drive. And eject to, what would this be? The east side? Okay, so that should work. So now when we stick in there, insert, it's going through, boom, and then it has ejected into there. Cool. Now once again, if we take that ejector one off, it will no longer have the option of ejecting. Once we add that on, now you can tell it where to eject. So that's the routers in a nutshell. Just makes for a much sexier looking system and able to save on pipes. Holy tamale, I just went through and reviewed that footage. I just can't do it any shorter than that. I wanted to make sure that we have at least a small understanding of routers and why they're so important. Such a powerful block. I set up another little thing, a little item loop to kind of explain what we're going to do, but I'm just going to skip through that because we just are spending way too much time. This as it is going to be probably a multi-part thing before we're finished. But anyway, once we have that power thingy that I was showing you, the interdimensional power unit thing, whatever the heck that is, yeah. Once we have that, we're going to be sending down extreme voltage, which is 2,000 and some odd EU per tick, and we're going to break that down. Once you break that down into the voltage that these guys take, the industrial centrifuge, which is low voltage 32 EU tick, we're going to be able to take 4 sets of 16, and we're probably going to even have more than that, but for now I think we're just going to focus on the first 16. I started bringing down power, at least breaking the hole for that, but we're not going to even worry about that yet. So let's get down our centrifuges, and we have right here's a line of 16. So let's first just set up 16 in a row, and we're probably going to end up having these be stacking. So let's go ahead and do that. This is 6. You know what? I wonder if I should do 16 in a row or if I should just do 8 in a row. That might be a little excessive, but it's a round number and it fits perfectly in here because these are 20 by 20. So what the heck? We'll just start with that. Let's throw down our power going across. Boom. All the way across. And I think we're going to start off with redstone. With the witch farm, we're going to be doing centrifuging a lot of different things. But redstone is going to produce chrome. I know we could just be using the chrome that Hypno makes from his bees, but, you know, I want to be able to be self-sufficient. So we have that. Let's get the redstone part set up. This one right now is the ender chest color that we're using from the witch farm, and I'm not sure if that's on or off right now. And by the way, cool fact, when we were building the witch farm, did that go in? What? Did these change? What the heck? Why are you not combining now? Why are you not linking? Alright, it is linking. I don't know what his dealio was. Okay, now we're all set. So, we were using obsidian pipe over here and is on. Now there is, I'm probably going to end up switching this. I think it's called the transposer. Someone left in the comments that we could use that, and it's a little better than obsidian pipe and much faster. So eventually we'll switch to that, but we're not going to worry about it today. Anyway, I should have done this already. We're going to want to set up a separate ender chest system for just going over there so we can share the redstone. There are better ways of doing this, but this is going to be an easy, quickie way. So now we have double redstone, or double red for this, and I am going to aim it over here so it should split the redstone coming out. I believe that is the blue color. Let's just grab a redstone so we can mark this and make it blue. Hopefully that's right and we don't get a big spillage. So let's set down. Oh, this is going to be annoying. I can already tell I'm not going to be able to open the chest unless I knock you out. So I'll fix this up later in my own time. But there we go, blue. And are we going to start to see it split? Freaking better. There we go. So we're getting a little bit there. So that's good. That is good. Let's head back up. And that I'm going to switch all to the transposers instead. I'm probably going to switch over to item tesserats instead of doing it through an ender chest in the future. But anyway, that should be good enough to start. So now we have our supply of redstone to fill these guys up. So why don't we have the insert part? Why don't we stick it way down here? Alright guys, so here's the plan. We are going to have, going into all these bad boys, first a router going in here. This is going to insert into the top sides. Actually, let's get all of the filters on this. Thoroughness, speed, and we do not need eject. Okay. So let's look at this guy. It's going to insert into the top sides. Good. Item filter is going to be redstone, which that one probably isn't necessary for this, but not a big deal. Industrial centrifuges and visit all. Alright, so that should be good. Next, we're going to have a router right here, and this guy is going to again insert, and it's going to insert, no, excuse me, it's going to Shoot. We gotta change this. Alright, I brought over another ender chest because we don't want it going just yet. So, this guy is actually going to be, I'm sorry, extracting. It's going to extract. We gotta put these freaking things on it. So, machine filter, that's the first thing we gotta do. So, it is going to only work with the ender chest. Thank you. And it's going to extract from that ender chest. How did it get you? Oh, when I first set it down. Okay, so let's take that out. That's good. So it's going to extract from the ender chest. It is going to have an item filter, so it only does redstone. It's going to have bandwidth, so it can do a stack at a time. Thoroughness isn't important for this one, so I'm not going to worry about that. Speed boost, why not? And this one is going to eject. It's going to eject upwards into the other item router. Let's see. Okay, so you know what? Look at that. See how it messes up like that? That's really, really annoying that it does that. There we go. You got to be very careful to hit escape. So let's just get all this. It's going to eject to the top. Extract from all sides. Yeah, that's fine. Let's put in the item filter. And I think that is everything. And we could probably just do visit close, visit near. I assume that's okay. So that should be all good. So if we have both these set up, now these are already completely filled with redstone, every single one of them. So let's just take the redstone out of the first two. Let's now replace this ender chest. And this should have stayed good. It stayed on the ender chest. So let's now put the correct ender chest down. That should have a bunch of redstone in it. Cool. And that is working. And see how right now it's backlogged. That one should be backlogged, and both these should be full. Perfect. Okay, so we now have that going on. We are then going to have to look at, for the uses of redstone, how many things we're going to have pulling from this. Let's see, I'm going to go a little bit faster. Getting a little tired. We're running down on speed. All right, so there's 4 different types of things that it creates. So, and this was the main thing that we wanted, that ruby dust. But we're going to have 4 of these bad boys going on there. Now, to make this even looking, I'm wondering, let's see, how many routers more are we going to need? We're only going to need 4 more for this little thingamajigger. So 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's not going to end up being perfectly even. But what the heck? So we're going to need 1 for each type of item. Oh, but we're also going to need for the cells. So we're probably going to do that. We'll probably have something like that. And put the disk drives right there. So these 4 will be the 4 different items that it's pulling from there. We need to have another one that is going to insert cells in, because that needed, let me just look again, just make sure. This guy should have needed, yep, needs 4 cells. So we are going to we'll just do 1 more. So go like that, and then this bad boy is going to be inserting the cells right here. And to make this all link up, let's grab another 16 centrifuges. And these guys should all fill up to, let's see, 18, 17, 16. And you know what, guys? I hate to do this. I really hate I hate leaving projects not finished all in the same episode, but this guy is kind of a doozy. So I think we are going to have to continue this in the next episode. It's probably going to be maybe even another 2 or 3 more episodes till we're completely done with this. And look at this, it's starting to fill them up. So that's cool. That is cool. So far we're, of that extreme voltage, this is, I believe, half of it. So we can do 1 more setup like this, which will probably be another layer on top, and we'll probably have that all do redstone, just because it takes so long. Anywho, so I was saying I'm getting my wisdom teeth taken out. By the time you watch this, it's probably already done, and I'm going to be out of commission for at least a couple days. So I'm going to try and record a couple more of these and at least finish up the project. So over the next couple days, we will complete it, so stay tuned for it. I appreciate you guys for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please give a big old thumbs up so I get better notice on YouTube for my Minecraft. And yeah, sorry we took so long going through all the routers, but hopefully that was helpful, and we'll get to business. Finish up hopefully next time. All right, later guys. Peace out.